Alright.
Yeah.
Back with another matchup.
Back with another matchup. We are today, this time we're playing 7 mana commanders.
Yes, 2 7 mana commanders.
2 7 mana commanders against each other.
Yeah.
Probably there's 3 good ones. There's Dargo as well.
Yeah. Is there another one?
But these are the 2 singles.
Yeah, that's right.
The single commanders that.
Let's be honest, I think I don't have to tell you a lot about Hogaak. It's a meta deck since 1 or 2 years, I guess 2 years already.
Since it's been printed.
Yeah.
Every now and then you get some more cards for it.
Yes, and since there were some changes to the list every now and then, and we thought it's been a while that we've played it on camp, so let's give it a try. Yep. But this
Tiamat
is a newer one.
Is relatively new. It is one of those cards that's good with that's good enough with the blue enchantment that casts spells for free.
Yeah.
Because this gets more cards. It's same with conflux and stuff like that, but it's basically a conflux in the command zone. And based around that, there have been a few different builds flying around. The first one I played at our last big tournament, strictly combo with only the most necessary interaction to try and get the enchantment on the battlefield as quickly as possible. This time, the ones that have been on top 8 are a little bit different. They're more control-y, and this time I'm trying a more control-y version. So we'll see how that goes.
Yes, but it's nice to have the 6-headed, the Hydra Dragon whatsoever on camp.
Yep.
A dragon with many heads. Let's see who's going to start.
Yep. Haha.
We're both looking for the paper.
We'll go again. Alright.
Could have taken the rock.
I
really don't get into debating this.
Yeah. This is more complex than magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Play paper, scissors, rock.
Okay, let's resolve mulligans.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
So I won the paper, scissors, rock.
Yes, and we are both on 7.
And we're both on 7. I'm starting.
Both have good hands.
Yes,
let's see.
Both have good hands. I'm starting with a Tundra and a Preordain.
Nice.
I scry 2. And they're both good, so I'll draw a card.
That's great. Then I draw a card for turn.
Yep.
I will fetch for a value. I should position my. I will think about where to position my graveyard. Then I have Stitcher Supply.
That's a good card.
Yeah, it's a good card for Hogaak. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I think I will place it here.
Yep.
Is that okay for you?
Yep, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I will draw. And I will play a land and pass the turn.
Okay. Very likely to have a counter spell. Would like to cast a Elvish Mystic.
Sure.
Would like to cast a Shepherd.
That's fine.
Then I cast Hogaak by exiling 4 cards.
I'll attempt to mana leak.
You really want to do this?
Oh, never mind.
It's a green
That doesn't
spell.
work.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yep.
Okay. I pass a turn.
I'll draw a card.
Play by you.
Play it by you. And I'll
Roast the Shepherd, okay.
roast the shepherd. And roast the mystic.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Okay. Draw a card. Play a land. Go for combat?
Yep.
Take for 9. brutality. Pitching a Reaver, I would like to drain you and discard.
Sure.
Take the Guile. And then it's your turn.
Draw a card. One chance to cycle a triumph and not find a source to plowshares and lose the game.
Okay, that was a big one. Okay, then let's get back to the second round.
Yep.
Both on 7 again.
Both on 7 again.
Let's see.
I'll start with Volcanic Island and I'll go.
Okay. I'll draw a card. I will start with a Treetop Village, passing the turn.
I'll draw a card. Start with the Badlands and pass the turn.
Okay. Okay. Then I will play a Blooming Marsh and a Dire Confident.
I like to cast a Loose Focus.
That was predictable, somehow.
Untap, I'll draw a card. I'll cast an Expressive Iteration.
Okay.
One in exile, one in hand, one on the bottom, and I'll play the exiled and pass the turn.
Okay. So. I'd like to play a Kitesail Freebooter.
That's okay. You get to take an Enlightened Tutor and see a Collective Restraint, a Teferi.
It's a non-creature spell, right? It's not
I thought it was instant sorcery.
No.
Never mind. You can take whatever you want.
Yeah. I think I will take the Restraint. It's a Durasol stick. It's not an instant sorcery.
Yeah, sure.
And then I will play an Inquisition and take a Teferi.
Okay.
Is that right?
I'm not sure.
Should I take your Enlightened Tutor instead? Maybe I should take the... But if you have the Restraint... may I redo this?
Sure.
I take the Teferi, you get this, and I
Inquisition.
discard the Inquisition. Yeah.
Okay.
So you...
I have the restraint.
Yeah. There's the Inquisition.
Yeah.
And then it's your turn.
Okay. I'll tap. I'll draw. I'll play the restraint and pass the turn.
Okay.
So for anyone not familiar, this makes him pay to attack me.
5
X
mana.
mana, which is currently 4.
4.
It's
You're
my
missing
planes.
white. Yeah.
The planes is in my hand.
I think I'll play this one. Then I play Mask Vandal, exile my Dark Confidence. And take for 1.
I'll take 1.
Then it's your turn.
I'll draw a card. I'll play a Jace.
Okay.
I'll 0 the Jace.
Yep, to brainstorm. Sure.
Right. Okay. Then I'll play a land and pass the turn.
Would like to draw a card?
Yep.
Okay. Drawing a card. I would like to cast Bone Shards, discarding Dismember, and attempting to destroy Jace.
Sure.
Play Stitcher Supplier.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And then I would like to try and cast Hogaak. Leaving this, exiling this, and attack with the Freebooter.
I'll fetch. Looking for my normal planes.
Yeah, you got a different one.
Felix says, lend me planes. I will swords the freebooter.
You will swords the Freebooter. Yeah. Seems to be a good play. Yep, I go down to 21. Up to 21. Not sourcing Hogaak. Okay. Yeah, I mean you can bounce
and bounce on next
Yeah, sure. Well, pass the turn.
Draw a card. Teferi?
Sure.
Nice.
Sure. Wow.
He goes to 4,
Yeah.
and I'll take the Lister.
It's getting ugly real quick.
I haven't played a land yet.
Okay.
I'll play a Hollow.
Okay. I draw a card. I activate my village.
Mm-hmm.
Like to attack like this.
Sure.
And then I will pass the turn.
Draw. I will fetch.
Mm-hmm.
For an island.
Mm-hmm. And cast your commander.
Cast
No.
Karthus.
Oh, that's nice. So it has haste, right? Gain control of all dragons.
Yep.
Oh Jesus, it's a dragon.
I forgot about that. I'll attack for 7.
But you untap him, yeah. So you
Do I untap?
Yeah, you untap him.
Then I'll attack for 8.
And other dragons have haste, right?
Yep.
That's cool. I like it. Yeah.
Your turn.
Wait, prior to that, I should probably just take the opportunity to fatal push it.
Okay.
It's mine. Right here.
That's your graveyard. That's correct.
And then going to draw a card. Can I get out of that? I'd like to flood a black and play crop rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. But I don't have any utility land that would seal the deal here, I guess.
You could Tectonic Edge.
I don't play the edge, I play
Okay.
Ghost Quarter
Okay.
instead. Yeah. Would have to have something to destroy your lands. Since you know that I have only Hogaak in hand, I mean I can search for Arbor of Cast Hogaak. Wow. Not Arbor of Dry Arbor. I think that's a G.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Let's go to the next one. Back with the last round.
Was the last round.
So far an interesting matchup.
Yes. Last round 1.
You're
Dragon beats.
stolen my only changeling creature,
Yep.
which was quite funny. I will start with a fetch and a bar for a value.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, surprise. And then I have your favorite wonder.
As a Stitcher supply.
It's a Stitcher Supplier.
Oops.
That was close.
Which moves the table a little bit.
Yeah.
Move it back a little bit.
There it is.
Yep.
Do you have a misstep?
No, I don't.
1, 2, 3.
That's 3 good cards.
That's 3 good cards, right? In my graveyard. Go ahead.
I'll draw a card. I'll play a land, and I would like to pay 2 life to see your hand.
You see a Red Fugue, a Wayfinder, Scoozy, Ovenwild Tracker, and an Overgrown Tomb.
That's interesting. Okay. I'll draw a card and I'll pass the turn.
No land draw?
You're on the play.
I was on the play, right. Never mind. I'd like to cast the Red Fugue.
I'd like to
Fungi, Bungi,
Force
Force
Spike.
Spike that one. Okay. Then I shock myself, play Overworld Tracker.
Yep.
And play Nick Hogaak.
Yep.
Then it's your turn. I shock
you
myself.
yep.
Yep.
Cast the spell.
Cast the tracker. Yep.
Alright, this is a very interesting start. I don't think I'm going to get out of this.
Let's see.
I think I have to shock myself and cast a Sea Beyond.
Okay, draw 2 cards.
I'll shuffle one away,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. So you're at 16. I will check for 10.
I'll go to 6.
And then I will try to put more pressure on the board
Yep.
with a dinosaur. And I pass a turn.
I'll draw. This is not enough. I drew 3 of my dragons, and the hand didn't pan out.
Okay, GG.
Games.
There's a Ragavan. Tiny monkey.
Tiny monkey.
The tiny dragon.
I think it's correct to play the monkey in basically anywhere because you could just 1-drop check the opponent.
Yeah.
And if you're on the play, you play him. You're a control deck with lots of removal. You can keep him alive.
Right.
And he just wins you the game.
We've talked about it prior to the game that it's a bit absurd that the card is that powerful.
Yeah. It
goes
just slots
basically
into
goes
everything.
into everything.
Yeah. So for those of you that I don't know if you can see my hand very well from up there, but I shuffled Attacker away and I kept this hand with three looks at another land, and if I find another land, then I can see beyond. I think it's a bit of a risky keep, but it's a fine keep.
Maybe
it's just unfortunate that I
maybe we can just show real quick how the combo works, because many
yes.
players are asking that.
So you play quite a few tutors to get to this card, and you pay 5 mana in this deck. You pay 5 mana and you cast the Dream Halls. Then you discard one of the cards you have in your hand that share a color with your commander, which is every card in your deck that isn't a land. You cast
Tiamat.
So we're missing Attacker, and we're missing two vital pieces to this
Maybe
combo.
I've skipped some dragons. There's Attacker.
There's Attacker, and here's Nameless Inversion. What he says is he gets you 5 dragons with different names. This is our pile of 5 dragons with different names. You can also swap this guy for a dragon, I think it's called Vivictus.
Yeah.
Who destroys a non-land permanent as it attacks. And the opponent looks for another one of the same type, which lets you destroy blockers and stuff like that. Here, what you do is you cast your Tiamat. Your Tiamat is on the battlefield. You search for these 5 cards. You can, if you think your opponent's going to have interaction, which he usually does, you can discard Attacker Worldrender or Karthus to cast the Dragon Lord Dromoka, and then...
So from now on your opponent can't interact anymore?
Exactly, and then you discard your Nameless Inversion to play the Bladewing, and the Bladewing returns the Karthus, and then you have this much hasty attacking power, which is enough to kill your opponent. Usually that's 14, 18, 23. If you are behind, if damage is the problem, the opponent has a lot of life and has put himself above 23. In order to ensure that, you can swap the Dromoka out for the Attacker, and then you have double the damage.
Yeah.
So this guy gets you a bit more reach. The other guy lets you destroy blockers. It's just kind of based on what you think is going on. I think in this kind of a deck where you have a lot of interaction, you can usually, the turn before you get your Dream Halls out, you can kill the blockers. Or even with the Attacker, if they only have one blocker, with the Attacker on the field if they only have one blocker. You're still pushing a lot more damage. So I prefer the Vivictus, the attacker pile, but it's interchangeable.
Good. So for the record, whenever for the next time someone is asking how does the combo work,
Yep.
There we go. Good. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
See you next time.